So today we are talking about declarations. Now, in my neck of the woods, we like to call them I am statements. And Passport to Purpose, that's what we do. It's like our thing. It sets the intention, right? It sets the tone. I always talk about how we are meant to be thermometers. No, not thermometers. We are meant to be thermostats and not thermometers, right? So what does a thermostat do? You go to the thermostat to set the temperature. You go to the thermometer to read the temperature, right? So in our lives, we're called to set it, right? Not just say what it is, right? So when you're saying, I'm hot, I'm bored, I'm cold, you're being a thermometer. You're just stating the current state of things, right? You're just declaring the current state. But you can step into the power that you're called to as the boss of your life, as the leader, to be a thermostat and set your intention and say, I am bold, I am strong, I am capable, I am fearless, I am hungry, I am determined, right? And even as I say that, it sets the energy. So even if you walked into a space and the energy was low and it was negative and demeaning and degrading, if you walk in knowing that with those declarations that you're saying, sometimes you have to say them in your mind, right? And sometimes you can declare them out loud. It sets the atmosphere for whatever it is that you're walking into. A lot of times when I work with children, we'll use them before they play games or before they go into, my children, they run track. So we'll use them before they run, because no matter what happens on that track, whether it's a success or whether it's a learn, it doesn't change who they are. And we need those constant reminders of who it is that we are. So when you hear us saying declaration statements, there's a couple rules to them. You have to say them with conviction, right? You have to square up, right? Because if I were to say, I am strong, right? It's not really believable, right? And we've talked about how most of communication is nonverbal. So we have to be intentional to look square in our eyeballs or in the lens, right? Of how we're connecting right now, and say it with conviction. Say it from your truth. Even if it's not what you feel in that moment, you know it's who you are. Feelings are temporary. So it doesn't take away from that declaration that you are strong, that you are capable, that you are an overcomer. Even if your reality doesn't look that way in this moment, this too will pass. This hour will pass. This storm will pass. And based on what you declare is what will come after that. So be intentional. Be intentional when it comes time for I am statements. Be intentional to look up different words so that you can even stretch your I am statements and grow it into saying different words. I used to start out saying, I am beautiful. And then I would say, I am gorgeous. And then I would say, I am incredible. Or then I take it up and I say, I am drop dead gorgeous, right? So give yourself permission to continue to grow your I am statements. And as you grow, your I am statements can mature with you, because they're another tool. Out of all these tools that we're putting in your mindset toolbox, in your Passport to Purpose briefcase or suitcase, right? All of these tools are here to serve you on your journey. So no matter where you are, you can use them to set your intention, to set the atmosphere on where it is that you want to be, and not just report like a thermometer does on what the current situation is, because you're going to be past that current in just a minute. All right, talk to you later. Bye.